to get you more perspective on how the market is likely to pan out and what is it going to be in a truncated week. We are now joined by Vikas Jain, who's the head of research, Reliance Securities, joining us. Hi Vikas, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for inviting me on the show.
Because so it was a day where we did see some very good recovery coming on in the Nifty. As far as Nifty Bank is concerned, the story was very different and for obvious reasons. But on the Nifty, we managed to recover 150 points from the day's low. What are you seeing on the Nifty as far as the levels are concerned? What are the levels you're watching out for? And as far as this week's expiry is concerned, we see a small, mild, long build-up as well. So what are the levels that you are watching out for on Nifty and Nifty Bank as well?
So if you look at the structure in terms of Nifty yesterday retraced exactly from the 20-day average and witnessed some amount of profit booking. But the silver lining is that Nifty has bounced back from the support area of 22,300, so which is a 50% retracement of the entire pullback, that is from 21,900 to 22,500. So 22,300 continues to remain the strong support area. If you look at the today's low, it was near to 22,310, 320, and we saw a steady recovery. 22,300 as the highest put open interest for the weekly expiry, so that would continue to hold on. So we believe strong support areas have been protected in terms of the broader market, and we could see a strong upward trend getting into maybe the expiry point of view with a trended week. We could extend the move near to 22,800 levels, which is the previous support area, and the resistance would now turn as a resistance. So we remain constructive with 22,800 as the immediate target in terms of the Nifty levels.
800 on the Nifty, and also Vikas, what are the levels for Nifty Bank?
In terms of Bank Nifty, it has been pretty mixed. If you look at Bank Nifty selectively, some amount of the pockets are showing great strength, like the likes of ICICI Bank gaining more than 2%, but on the other hand, IndusInd Bank was down by more than 25% on the back of some negative news flow. So it has been pretty mixed. So in terms of Bank Nifty, unless until it does not give a crossover above 48,200, 48,300, it's better to avoid. If it gives a crossover of 48,200 levels, then we could witness strong amount of positive pullback.
All right, better to avoid Nifty Bank for now, weakness in certain pockets. That's your view. But also, Vikas, tell us, in this volatile market, are there any buy calls coming from you? What are your top bets then?
Yes, sure. If you look at two stocks, looks pretty attractive. So from the retailing space, Aditya Birla Fashions, if you look at the stock, has made a double bottom near to 232, 233 levels and witnessed a swift amount of recovery over the past one and a half fortnight. Or if you look at, and today also the stock is up by 2%. We believe the overall retail sector should do pretty well from current levels. So Aditya Birla Fashion looks attractive from current levels. So one can initiate long with a stop of around 229 and a target of 272. And the second stock we like is from the pharma space, Alchem Laboratories. The stock has closed in a bullish engulfing pattern on the weekly charts after a continuous fall. It is making higher bottom, higher top structure, and the stock is gaining strength compared to its relative the broader markets. So we believe Alchem Labs can be bought at current levels with a stop loss of 45.50 and a target of 49.90.
All right, so two buy calls. One is ABFRL with the target price of 272 and Alchem Labs with the target price of 4,990 rupees. Thank you so much, Vikas. On that note, we'll let you go. But thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us.